everyone's having an amazing day. Now this is just a little bit of an update. A few months ago I did a little video to say I had a bit of a cactus disaster in the greenhouse, and I had a few plants that fell off, did a sort of nose-dived off the top shelf. Anyway, they sort of all made a good recovery. This one here, actually when it fell, a load of its stems fell off with it, and I managed to propagate a lot of the stems, and they've all taken really well, which I'm really pleased about. Anyway, the original plant seemed to recover really well, sent a load of new growth, and I didn't worry, I thought it was recovering well. Anyway, today I went in and I noticed that it's, by the way, it's actually normal to have natural corkiness all the way up, so I never noticed that there was anything wrong with this plant, and as it had loads of healthy new growth at the top, I never suspected anything. But today I noticed it was leaning all like sort of slightly bent on the one side, and I thought it was just a little bit of the damage from when it fell off that it's sort of recovering from. But when I picked it up, I noticed it was very loose at the top, so I had to, I thought, I don't like the look of that. And the more I looked close, the more I had a funny idea, it's actually rotting from the base up. And what I did an emergency cut, and as you can see here, that's the piece I took. This was the top bit, which as you can see is very healthy. It's even got the new growth on it, which why I didn't know there's anything wrong with the plant. And luckily the cut I've got from the top of it's perfectly healthy. There's no sign of any rot in the vascular ring, so that's the best sign there. I should be able to let that callus over. And although it's, you know, autumn time, I don't like normally doing this. It's normally something I do in the spring and summer. When it comes to saving cacti and you have to do emergency operations, even if it's the middle of winter, you just have to do it. And that should, you know, as long as I let it callus over completely fully for a good few weeks and it forms a thick scab, I'll pot it up on completely dry soil, and I won't give it any water at all until the spring now, so because obviously the time of year. But luckily I've managed to save that, thank goodness. And this is one of a little arm actually came off, that as you can see that's no rot in there, so I've saved that too. Now I'll just show you when I cut into the plant. Obviously the first part, this bit here was all mushy, and when I cut that, as you can see, I cut deep into it, and you can see there's still black right in the middle of it. That's all the rot. So I had to cut a few more pieces, and when it comes to like saving plants from rot, you have to cut until the vascular ring, which is the middle part there, is completely clear. As you can see, it's clear there, and I had to do a couple of cuts until I could see it clear. And the good news is, so that's obviously going to go into the compost heap and get recycled. But as you can see there, that's the piece I've managed to save, which is wonderful. So the good news is my cactus rescue did have another bad thing happen to it. I think what happened when it fell off the shelf, it must have really stressed the plant. It obviously knocked it and bent it a little bit, and although it sort of recovered at the time, sometimes damage doesn't come out until a good few weeks later. But this bit should root readily, and I'll pot that, I'll pot it up in a few weeks time, even though it's getting towards winter. But I won't water it now until the springtime. So there you go, guys, just wanted to fill you up on that. I've managed to save the disaster yet again. I want to send you loads of love and loads of happiness as always from Ireland. Until the next video, guys.